All right, today we are going to do something pretty wild. We're going to build a complete, automated AI marketing team from scratch. And we're using this tool called Claudebot. Now, what's cool about this is it's an AI agent that gets direct access to your computer. I'm talking browsing the web, opening files, using your tools, just like a real employee would. So, yeah, let's put this thing to the test.
I mean, just think about it for a second. An entire marketing team right at your fingertips. One that's ready to research, plan, create, and launch whole campaigns, completely on its own.
But here's the real kicker. What if that whole team, with all its different jobs, was run by just one AI, working all by itself? Well, that's exactly what we're about to see today.
So, let's meet the team, shall we? It's basically broken down into 4 key roles. You've got the Ads Analyst, who does all the competitor research. Then there's the Head of Marketing, who plans the whole campaign. After that, the Creative Director steps in to actually create the ads and landing pages. And finally, the Performance Marketer, well, they publish it all to Meta. Each one is its own unique AI persona.
Okay, let's see this AI team actually do its thing. We're going to follow the entire process, right from the very beginning, the research, all the way to a finished campaign completely built and ready to launch.
All right, first up to the plate, the Ads Analyst. This is where all the snooping, intelligence gathering begins.
So how does it start? It's super simple. All we have to do is give our AI a link. Specifically, a link to a competitor's page in the Meta Ads library. And that's it. From that point on, it just takes over.
And get this, after about 10 minutes, look what it spits out. We get a zip folder with every single ad and landing page they're running, plus a full HTML report that breaks down their entire sales funnel. It even scores their video ads on things like hooks and emotion, and checks out their image ads for design and messaging. I mean, that is some seriously powerful intel, and it's done in just minutes. Incredible.
So, with all that juicy research in hand, the Ads Analyst passes the baton over to our AI Head of Marketing.
Okay, so now the AI flips the script and starts looking at us. We just give it our own website URL and it dives right in, learning everything about our brand, our products, and, our specific tone of voice.
And what it produces here is a full-on strategic plan. I'm talking about a custom brand Bible made just for us, a complete campaign proposal with super detailed briefs, ad specs, video scripts. It even allocates a budget. It's amazing how it takes all that raw competitor data and turns it into a real, actionable roadmap.
All right, strategy's done. Now we get to the fun part, the creative phase. This is where that proposal starts to become a reality.
So the creative director takes that campaign proposal and just gets to work. It starts building out every single creative asset we're going to need for this launch.
And this part is just wild. It creates fully built, working landing pages that can pull in real info, like your actual calendar data or social proof. It writes custom taglines, designs image and carousel ads, and gives you complete video scripts that are ready for you to go out and film. The accuracy here is honestly pretty remarkable.
Okay, all the creative is done and ready to go. That means it's time for the final step, getting this thing live.
So our last AI team member, the performance marketer, grabs all those assets, connects directly into your Meta Ads Manager, and starts building out the entire campaign structure from the ground up.
It actually sets up the campaigns based on the funnel stage. Top, middle, bottom. It fills in the ad sets with the targeting you want, and it builds out the ads using all the creative we just made. But here's the most important part. It leaves everything in draft mode, so you always have the final say before a single penny is spent. It's a fantastic safety net.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth does all this work under the hood? Well, the secret is actually a surprisingly simple system. It's all based on plain text instructions.
The whole system is powered by something called skills. And no, these aren't some complicated lines of code. They're literally just simple markdown files, plain text with written instructions. Each of our 4 employees is what's called an orchestrator skill, which basically just manages a bunch of smaller, more specific sub-skills to get its job done. And the best part? Absolutely no code required.
And this chart gives you a great look at the team's toolkit. You can see the Ads Analyst uses things like a browser tool and vision AIs like Gemini. The creative director has an ad designer and scriptwriter subskill. It's pretty cool. Each role has its own little set of specialized tools to do its job.
Okay, but let's talk about the elephant in the room. Bad AI images, right? We've all seen them, the ones with garbled text or people with 7 fingers. So how does this system avoid creating that kind of, AI slop?
Okay, this part is just brilliant. The AI has a built-in self-check process.
So after it makes an image, it literally looks at its own work to find errors like bad text or the wrong logo. And if it finds a mistake, it just simplifies the prompt and tries again. It keeps doing that until it gets a result that's actually good.
All right, time to talk about the bottom line. This much automation has to be crazy expensive, right? Well, let's break down what it really costs to run this whole system.
So what if I told you it costs just under $24? And no, that's not per hour. It's not per AI employee.
That $24, that's for the entire thing. The whole pipeline we just walked through, from competitor research all the way to a campaign ready to publish on Meta. I mean, if you're a small business or a solo founder, just think about that. Compare it to hiring a freelancer for a single day. It's not even in the same ballpark.
Now, you've basically got two ways to pay for this. The first, and the recommended way, is the API route. It's pay as you go, and that's where we get that roughly $24 figure for a full run using the best model, Claudebot. The other route is to try and use your regular $20 a month subscription. But, and this is a big but, you got to be careful. There are reports that Anthropic is shutting down accounts that do this, so you'd be taking a pretty big risk.
So there you have it. You can literally go from just a single link to a complete, fully built marketing campaign just sitting there in your ads manager waiting for you to give it the final green light.
I mean, this technology is moving so fast. And it leaves us with one final, pretty big question to think about. Is this the new marketing agency?